Aquarius. I will now be shuffling the cards to have a look and see what's bringing the two of you together, and of course having a look at the strengths of your connection, but also the areas where you may face challenges. So let's have a look and see, Aqua, what's bringing you and this person together for a relationship. Okay, light begins. This is a highly attractive relationship. You know, light. This is all about creation, taking process here. And I feel like with this number, you know, you've got the number 8 here, so this is quite powerful. This speaks of abundance. You know, we see the world created here, this divine creator, the galaxies. I mean, this is all about law of attraction. This is all about a higher power. It's almost divinely orchestrated. So I feel like it's your want or your desire, first and foremost, to create something. But I also sense that this could very much be a twin flame or soulmate relationship because of all these metaphysical elements that are pictured in the cards here. So I think it's your want or your desire to create something very special in your love life. I think it could even be your soul's desire here, Aqua, so highly spiritual plane here, and vice versa. This could be what someone is feeling, and evidently you're both going to be drawn together because that which you are wanting, which you are attracting, will manifest for both you and this person. Very beautiful. Let's have a look and see your strengths, Aqua, in this connection. Areas where you could really shine as a couple, as in union with each other. Okay, Pisces energy is coming forward here, and this is a water sign. It's water energy. Pisces can be very caring and very tender when in love, and this is all about emotion here. So I feel like there is a high potential for the both of you to become extremely attached, or it's the way in which you'll deal with each other's emotions that's really going to be your strong point here. The Page of Cups talks to the fish, and it's almost like he's making fantasy a reality. And this makes me believe, this makes me think that the two of you will really want to create each other's, you know, make real each other's fantasies and hopes and dreams and desires. And this is a big ask. I think it's a big undertaking, and not everyone is capable of doing that for their significant other. So seeing that, I think if this is coming up as your strength, your ability to make things happen in the relationship, to make things happen for yourself, for your partner, for this significant person, this is really something, especially on an emotional level. You have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, and when that's read in a context of strength, I feel like it's your ability to help each other when you're in need, especially about any sort of life crises, anything that's sort of major happening. You know, you've got the Tree of Life here with the Four of Cups, things about epiphanies and realizations. I feel like it's your ability to always come out on top and always come through for each other that's going to be stand out in this relationship as one of your strengths. You've got that Five of Pentacles. I think it's all about not neglecting that other person, or your ability to recognize when this person isn't at their best, isn't at their strongest, is overwhelmed or underwhelmed. So I think there's a lot of awareness in this relationship, both from your side and from this person's side as well. Definitely keeping things interesting. There's an element of excitement. It's almost like pleasant surprises with the Four of Cups. So I think you're really going to surprise each other. But I also feel like you're going to be pushing each other out of your comfort zones. And it's about daring to be different, Aqua. But I think you'll really instigate that sort of behavior in this person, and they might awoken that sort of behavior in you. So that's very nice to see that coming up as your strength. But let's have a look at areas where you may face challenge in this connection. Okay, there could be a bit of commitment issues is what I'm seeing over on this side. Strong fire energy heated by Leo, sign of Leo, so Leo energy in challenges. Leo can be territorial, can be possessive. pride, you know, arrogance comes to mind if we read it in the challenge in a context of challenge. That Leo energy is coming up. So I think it's something to do about being territorial or not being territorial enough. It might have something to do with your relationship, and might be where the challenges could lay ahead for you and this person. The Page of Wands is here, the Knight of Wands is here. They're all figures of fire, and they're all unsettled figures. They're figures that like to explore and be adventurous and not really stick to anything. So I'm seeing that I feel it's more to do with commitment, because the Two of Cups is coming up. This could validate that it is in fact a twin flame soulmate connection, as I mentioned earlier. But B, it could also indicate coming together into a union is going to prove to be a struggle, or even prove to be intimidating. So I think there's something about commitment. There could be an issue here around forming a relationship, maybe the titles, maybe the stigma, the commitment. I don't know if this is marriage or remarriage for some of you. It might be something that doesn't sit well, doesn't bode well with this person. Or it might be for you, Aqua, it might be something that doesn't really sit well with you. And that might be where you really struggle. It's agreeing to disagree potentially, or putting pride aside, or coming to a space where you're both mutually involved here. So I don't know if this is actually jealousy or possession. It could be. And you know, the Page of Wands is often seen as the flirt. So I don't know if this is flirtatious or ostentatious behavior, something in a little bit of excess that could cause a bit of tension in the relationship. But I think it's more to do with either mutual feelings or mutual thoughts or mutual agreements, or something to do with commitment, or coming together into commitment somehow. Your relationship could be affected. Maybe something to do with pacing as well. The Knight of Wands, when I see the Page and the Knight together, I often think of something that's quite erratic. So you might see some erratic tendencies around becoming exclusive, territorial, jealousy. It could even be trust issues. The Lion likes to take control. The Lion likes an element of respect. Whether or not you have Leo influence in your chart, or whether or not this person has Leo influence in their chart, I think it is speaking of control and power and territory and possessive behavior. So again, it might be coming from them, it may be coming from you, but it's something that you'll have to be aware of. It's all about becoming aware and working, you know, counteracting those areas. Because if you don't neglect each other and you keep each other in the loop about things, then, you know, you can reach beautiful new heights and watch the growth of that relationship take place. And it really can be bountiful. You know, it's a very whimsical card, this Page of Cups. So it's almost like, you know, fairies sprinkling a little bit of magic dust on this relationship. So what I want to say to you is what can come from this, Aqua, is very, or can be very magical between the both of you if you allow it to be. And every relationship takes work and effort. It's a two-way street. You know, we've got two minds, two spiritual beings, two psyches coming together. So, you know, it is a learning curve. But I think at the same time here, I think there's something about commitment here. Or maybe it's the milestones that could be intimidating to this person, or it could be intimidating to you. And it's important not to have unrealistic fantasies, or fantasies that you can't meet, expectations that you can't meet. They're a little bit whimsical, a little bit unrealistic, a little bit outside the box, a little bit far-fetched. So it's important to keep things real, okay? Keep it real, keep it raw, keep it practical, Aqua, in this connection. I hope you do look after yourselves and one another. So take care, lots of love, Aqua, and bye for now.